I'm back.
Low flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby. Let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane.
What is up? It's your girl Get Right with Mimi, and I'm back. Finally, I'm back with a video. So first, before I even get started with uploading all these videos, getting back to the groove of things, I want to tell you guys about my life update. I want to let y'all know why I went MIA for 2 months. I just got to keep it real with my subscribers. Okay, see, I know what was going on with my life and that I'm back. Your girl is back. So you make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and make sure y'all subscribing. So where do I begin? Okay, so I'm gonna just jump right into it because I'm real, I'm authentic. But anyway, so about 2 months ago, back in January, I had to move out of my house, which was devastating to me. It kind of made me sad. It made me depressed, but it definitely taught me a lesson on a house. It definitely taught me about my finances and stuff like that, and just being prepared, because I actually was renting my 3-bedroom 2-bath house, and I actually want to go into buying a house, so I had to downsize so I can be in the process of buying a house. So you have to cut my expenses in half, but I'm still gonna be a bad bitch no matter what. Okay, so that kind of made me depressed. So I went through a lot. I had to find a place to move to. I still moved into something nice. I moved into a 3-bedroom 2-bath apartment. So I did not miss at all. Okay, boo-boo, as y'all can see. Yeah, I had to move. So I had to find storage, and all my stuff did not fit into this 3-bedroom apartment. Majority of the stuff did, but some of the stuff I had to leave in my storage. So of course I had to get us another storage. So fast forward in February. So I just really moved into this apartment last month. So we're already in March. So back in February, mid-February is when I actually moved. So I really barely got settled in. Okay, and I know I've been making posts and after post after post saying that I'm gonna upload. Just bear with me. Honestly, yes, I was going through a lot mentally, physically, and emotionally. Okay, not to mention that, okay, about, I want to say, is it a week or two? About the end of February, okay, I go to work. As any of you guys know, if you watch any of my previous videos, I work at the hospital. And so they first allowed us to park in the parking garage, okay? They had allowed the staff members all to park in the parking garage along with patients, okay? During work past months, I heard a little rumor that, eventually we're not going to be able to park in the parking garage at the hospital. We're going to have to find other parking spots around the hospital. That was just a rumor. They never sent out a mass message through an email, text message, through Slack, which is a communication through employees to keep communication at the hospital. But anyway, they never sent out a mass message saying, okay, this date was going to take effect for everybody to stop parking in the parking garage. Okay, I was working Sunday. I went to work Sunday night. I work overnight. So I went to work Sunday night, and I'm thinking I'm going to have I'm like, yes, I'm all moved in. I'm settled. I'm like, I'm over this hump, until I jumped into another hump. So Monday morning, I kid you not, you guys, I clocked out at 6:04. Okay, 6:04. I am not thinking nothing over. I just did a 12-hour shift. So I am not thinking nothing of it, okay? I go to my car, I click my button, and I'm like, I'm like, why the lights not clicking? Like, you know what I mean? But I'm half asleep, so I really didn't pay no attention. I'm like, oh my God, I hope I did not let my battery go dead, because I mean, like, I'm known for doing that. Okay, I'm known for killing my batteries and buying another battery and buying another battery. But anyway, so I clicked the button on the car, and I'm like, okay, whatever, it's not working. So I just manually open it. So I open the car, get in, still not thinking of anything, and I go to put my key in the ignition. That's when I was like, okay, something feels super weird. Okay, so I scoot my seat back, and lo and behold, my whole compartment up under the wheel, I'm gonna insert pictures, the whole compartment up under my wheel and where the ignition is, where you stick the key, has been torn apart, wires open, wires exposed. Okay, so I'm like, what the what the boop, 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 boop. I was cussing up a storm. Okay, I look over, I see the middle console, it's all torn apart, and I'm like, immediately I just jumped out the car. I was like, oh hell no, like somebody done broke into my car while I was working a 12-hour shift. You Grand Theft Auto thieves. Okay. So I go to the passenger side. I notice my back passenger windshield is busted open, glass shattered everywhere. So I got off of work that Monday morning to my car being broken into. I kid you not, I clocked out at 6:04. I called the police by 6:09, baby. Okay, so I called the police, let them know, hey, my car got broken into at my job. I need somebody to come out and, investigate. So I called House, which is, house manager of the hospital. I called them. I'm like, hey, my car got broken into. I mean, like, what's up? And they was like, well, where did you park? I said, in the parking garage. It was like, you're not supposed to be parking in the parking garage. I don't give a oh, y'all. This still makes me mad, even though I have gotten my car fixed. It still makes me mad thinking about it, okay? So they were like, well, you're not supposed to be parking in the parking garage anywhere. I said, ma'am, it doesn't matter where I park my car at. My car got broken into, okay? So, she was like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. I'm just, she was like, it doesn't matter. And then I hear them whispering and talking in the background saying, oh my God, her car got, they were like, what happened? And I'm listening on the phone and they're talking in the background. They're like, her car got broken into. They're like, dang, this is the second one this week. What? The second one this week? Hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me somebody else's car got broken into later on in the week? Like, are you serious? Okay. Now, need to say this. I do drive a Kia, so I know on TikTok and on the news, they were saying that, people are trying to break into Kias, and, they're this big old, people are trying to steal Cadillac converters, and this is a big old thing that's going on right now, especially if you're in the state of Texas. Yeah, okay. So I let them know what happened to my car. They sent security out. We have security 24/7 at the hospital that is supposed to be patrolling the inside and the outside of the hospital. Okay, so if the parking garage is considered the property of the hospital, why is anybody patrolling the outside of the hospital? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So here comes Chun-Li coming out. Don't ding me for this because I'm not talking about anybody's race. So I just want to make that clear. But anyway, here comes Sung Lee. That's his real name. Anyway, he comes out and he goes, oh my God, your car got broken into. I'm like, yes. He's like, he just writes down the information. He was like, this happened last night. I'm like, of course, I'm just now getting off. He was like, are you going to call the police? I said, of course I'm going to call the police. They're on their way. And he was like, well, when the police get here, I want to spoke to him. So I end up saying, so he was like, you're not supposed to park in the parking garage. I don't give a where I'm supposed to park at. That just kept making me hot because they kept saying, you're not supposed to park in the garage. Okay, y'all never made it a statement or never even sent out a mass message saying when we can stop parking in the parking lot. Anyway, fast forward. I know I'm talking kind of fast because I want to update y'all on a lot of things. So, that being said, he's like, okay, when the police get here, I want to speak to him. Why? And then I was like, is this not the first time somebody car broken into? He was like, where did you hear that from? I said, House. They told me somebody else's car got broken into. They're like, So we have a problem at the hospital. Okay? Evidently. So the police comes out and he's like, oh my God, I'm sorry that your car got broken into. You know, what do you want us to do? You know, they write me up a report. And he was like, do you want us to do ballistics? Like, you know, find, you know, run fingerprints, you know, send out somebody that can do the, you know, find fingerprints in your car. He was like, but, you know, by your car being broken into, we can't determine who broken into your car because so many of people have touched your car. So say for instance, me, I've touched my car. Other people that has walked by my car just randomly parking, they might have touched my car. You know, whoever has been in my car for that day, fingerprints could be in that car, so they don't even know which one they could be. I'm like, I said, well, basically I incriminated, you know, myself because I got into my car not thinking, you know, that my car got broken into at all. So I already went into my car. So I was like, so my fingerprints is now on the wheel, the locks. So now, you know, it's my car it's my fingerprints in the theft and so on, whoever else has been in my car. So I was like, that defeats the purpose of doing that. And he was like, you know, it's up to you. So I did not go along with the fingerprints. I just didn't because I was just like devastated. Like I was so like, I have been going through hit after hit after hit in life that I just couldn't wrap my head around everything that I was going through. And it was like, I got over one hump just to get into another rut. Like, are you serious? I kind of felt like God was playing tricks on me, but he really wasn't. It was more like the devil was playing tricks on me. I don't know if he's trying to test my faith or what, but he did not win because baby, I'm blessed. But anyway, so I ended up calling my dad. I'm a daddy's girl. I'm 100% a daddy's girl. I call my dad about every freaking little thing. So I call my daddy. I'm like, daddy, come. You know, somebody broke into my car. And my dad is like, oh, I'm on my way. Did not take him long to get there. When I got into the car, I just thought, okay, damn, like they effed up my car so bad. I didn't think that it was drivable. Like I thought they messed up my ignition. I thought they messed up the engine, the motor, whatever. Like I didn't even try to start it. I was just so like shocked that happened to me. So I ended up getting in my car, starting it up. It started just fine. So now I'm running around the city with a busted window. How ghetto it is. I was like, I look so ghetto riding around in my car with a busted window with bags wrapped around my window. I was so like devastated. I was like over it. So Monday night I didn't go to work. I called in because I was like, there's no sense of me going to work with a busted window and here goes the thief again. This time to get away with stealing the car. And the police stated to me that, okay, these people that were trying to steal your car, they weren't professionals because they were trying to steal your whole car. But evidently they didn't know what the hell they was doing because they wasn't successful with stealing your whole car. Evidently your car is still here. It's crazy because I have footprints in my car, big footprints of cars, okay? When I go back to work that Tuesday, I hear rumors like, you know, another security guard that I talk to every day at work, you know, she's really super sweet. I told her, I was like, hey, did you know that my car got broken in? She was like, oh my God, you're the one. And I'm like, of course. I mean, who else would it be? And then she was like, oh my God, a guy that night that my car was getting broken into, an employee was actually getting off that night and they seen 3 men basically in my car. One was standing outside my car and two were inside my car. One was in the passenger seat, one was in the driver's seat. And the guy that was standing outside the car while the employee was walking by, he had like jumped up from the ground and told the guy like, what's up? And the guy was like, what's up? You know, like he didn't think nothing of it. He didn't think anything suspicious of it. And the security guard told him like, you should have reported something suspicious. Like he was like, I thought it was something suspicious, but I didn't, you know, he was like, I was half asleep getting off work. So, you know, whatever. She was like, well, you should have reported it because they were actually breaking in somebody's car. So not only did somebody see it, security wasn't around, and my car got broken into. And little did I know that they actually went to several hospitals before they, came to my hospital that I work at. So we have a hospital, Methodist, that is down the street from the Baptist hospital that I work at. It's actually down the street, not even 5 minutes away. So they went to Methodist first, Baptist, which is my hospital, hit over there, and then they went to another hospital and broke into somebody's car. So that night they probably hit up 1,000 hospitals. I don't know what they were trying to do, but they were successful to breaking into mine. I just thank that God that they didn't steal my whole car. Like, it wasn't nothing but God that my car didn't get stolen. It was just something minor. So I was able to get my window fixed. The guy was amazing that fixed my window. It did not take him long. It took a whole maybe an hour to get it fixed. And he was so generous and so nice. So I SO to him. He came out in a quick car. He actually came to me. So that was a good thing that I didn't have to go and drive. He actually came to me and fixed my window. So I was able to get my window fixed. I had to file a claim with my insurance, of course. So if you're ever going through this kind of issues, just make sure you file your claim on your insurance so they can help pay for the damages on your car. Now you might have a deductible. Depends on what your insurance covers. And I end up having, I end up rigging my the plastic that is up under the wheel. I end up rigging it back together and putting it back together until I get it fixed from the actual dealership, whatever, and through my insurance. I end up rigging it back together because I couldn't stand seeing it look like that. It was just devastating me. It kept making me depressed. So yeah. So with moving, my car getting broken into, I was just so I was in I was like, my emotions was up and down. Like, I was going through something emotionally, mentally, and physically. It was just like I was battling something within myself. And I just had to get right, y'all. I just really, I had to get back to myself because I wasn't really myself these past 2 months, a month and a half, what should I say? I really wasn't myself, and it's very important for us women and of course us men to be mentally okay. Depression is real, anxiety is real, and I do have a lot of anxiety issues, but since I've been taking these vitamins, and which I will share with y'all, I have not had any anxiety. So, but anyway, so if you're going through something, take it serious, like your mental health. Take a mental health break. Don't just jump back into something or jump back in your routine and you're not mentally okay and you're not mentally over everything that you've been through in your life. There's no rush. We're not here to please everybody. We're only here to please ourselves. I mean, we are here to be a service to everybody, on this earth. But we also have to love ourselves, take care of ourselves, so that we can be of service of anybody else. Okay. So, now that everything is over, I just wanted to give y'all a life update. Also, I went through a recent breakup of 2 years, so I am no longer in a relationship no more. I don't know where the relationship went wrong. I don't know if we're just seeing eye to eye. I know when I was going through what I was going through in this month and a half, being depressed and not being myself, I didn't feel 100% love. I felt like the person that I was dating treated me the opposite. They didn't have time for me mentally, emotionally. What I needed for them was to pour into me, and I wasn't receiving that. And it took a toll on me too, because I was trying to show up in my relationship, but that person wasn't showing up for me. And I didn't need anything from that person, not money, not nothing. I really just needed that person to love me. Like, I didn't want that person to treat me any different regardless of what I was going through. I wanted our relationship to stay the same. You know, when I was going through something, I sent that person a message just saying that we needed some time apart. He kind of took it as a breakup, but I sent him a message saying, hey, you know, maybe we should, you know, take a little time apart because I'm going through something emotionally and mentally, and I don't want to bring you down with my issues. I don't want you to bring you down, and my struggles is what I'm going through right now. So, you know, I basically said in that message, like, let me get myself together. Let me figure out my ish. And, you know, we'll come back together. You know, like, I don't want to bring you down. But instead of that person being that rock for me and saying, okay, it doesn't matter what you're going through. I'm still going to be here for you. I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to care for you. I'm still going to be your man that's going to support you. That person texted me, okay. I'm not bullshit. I wish I had the messages. When we broke up, I deleted everything. But yeah. Once I cut you off, that's it. I'm cutting you off. I'm deleting messages, phone calls, contact. I'm blocking you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, email, Google Duo, Messenger. I do not play. Block. I do not play. Like, you ain't gonna be able to get a reach. You're not gonna be able to reach me unless you do old school and you write me a 4-page letter and send it through UPS. Okay? Postal service. That's the only way you're gonna get in contact with me, baby. Is you write me a 4-page letter and send it to the U.S. Postal Service, baby. Then, you know, I might get it that way. Okay? Yes. So that breakup, it kind of took a toll of me. I was with that person for 2.5 years. I really deeply love that person, care for that person. Still do, you know, there's no, like, I still care about that person. I still love that person. I still wish that person the best. I do not speak no ill will on that person, even though that person has spoke ill will, you know, towards me, just spoke down on me. I'm just not that type of person. I'm a very loyal person. I love, like, I'm not the best woman attitude wise, but I am a woman's man. Like, I cater to my man. You want me to cook, I cook. You want me to be there and show up for you, I'm there. You want me to speak life into you, I'm there. Like, when I'm loyal, I am so loyal. And I'm loyal I'm loyal to you. Blah, I can't get my words right. I am loyal to you even when you in your darkest moments. And that right there what affected me a lot. That would kind of broke my heart, because I was there for that person when they was going through a dark time, or, you know, was stressed or struggling at that point. I just wanted to reciprocate that love. And I felt like I was trying more than that person. Like, when it came to dates, when it came to planning stuff for us to do, exciting, like, you know, I felt like I was just doing majority of the work. Like, when it came to wanting us to be the couple that I had pictured in my head, you know. And it's, you know, it's okay, you know, as women, we tend to give what we want to receive back. So we tend to have that issue, and instead of letting these men show up for us and be all that we can be. Not saying that he didn't show up for me, because he did. He did in many other ways, but in the romance department and just being here with me, I needed him in that moment. And that kind of like ruined it for me, and kind of made me feel some type of way. So right now I'm in my pretty girl, bad bitch era. Okay. I am in my soft girl era right now. I am healing through everything that I've been through with this month and a half. So it kind of feels like I'm glowing, baby. Am I glowing? Am I glowing? Like, so I've been really on my healthy girl stuff. So I've been detoxing. I did a, with my girls, I did a Yanni steam where we put our little kitty cats on the pot and let the steam hit us. Oh, we had a blast. So I'm doing a lot of detoxing. I'm trying to shape my little waist right. You know, I'm trying to just get back into loving me and pouring back into me. That way I can be a better woman. I can be better for my audience, my subscribers. You know, I just want to show up, okay, for myself every day, you know what I mean, and be self-disciplined and just make a better life for me and the people that are around me, the ones that I love so much and hold dearly to my heart. So I am back. Do not sleep on me. If you are not following me yet on Instagram, what are you doing? Just Mimi, I believe is my Instagram. I'm gonna double check. I keep steady changing my name on IG, so I will put that my IG down below. Please follow me on TikTok. Okay, Get Right with Mimi, same as the channel. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, give me words of encouragement down here as I give y'all words of encouragement. I love y'all. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so glad I sat my butt down and did this video so I can get back in the mode of things. Okay, baby? And like I always say, she can do all things, because you know I believe in that statement 100%, boo-boo, okay? I believe that the sky is the limit for us women, okay? I believe that we can do exceedingly and abundantly, okay, baby? Like, because, you know, after the storm, you got to still keep pushing. You got to persevere. I want to make sure I say that right. Persevere. So, like I said, she can do all things. So, it is your girl, Get Right with Mimi. And I love y'all. And I am so glad to be back, baby.
Yeah, 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 yeah.